God, is your program named after the Goonies? Is it
It is.
Hey
You
You
are.
Guys?
Yes, you are the second person. Norman picked that up just before, so
Nice.
we'll add you to the roster. I mean, another time, another place, I could get you to go through all these amazing celebs, and you could just say the name. But here to talk about zombies. Congratulations on the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
10 years. I mean, it's such a huge, obviously you guys have been there for a varied period of time, but 10 years this show's been going. It's an incredible achievement from everybody that's been involved. I just wonder for you guys, what's your proudest moment? What's the moment that you'll always remember to the day you die, where you just think to yourself, I can't believe I was part of that? Maybe Seth, I'll start with you.
I think it was in the first episode that I was introduced on the show as Father Gabriel, and being in the flooded out food bank and filming that whole section was really quite amazing, especially since it was like my third day on set or something like that. And suddenly they were putting me into this submerged tank with a wetsuit on under my costume. And I was doing a fall off a ladder into the water. And I almost passed out because I was underneath the heat lamp and I had the wetsuit on and it was really hot and I was really claustrophobic and very nervous until I hit the water. And then I was refreshed and pulled my head up out of the water and was shooting a major television show that is seen worldwide. And it was quite a rush. I think that moment, shooting that whole little sequence, stands out for me. It's one I will not forget.
Quite literally throwing you in at the deep end, then.
Yes,
quite literally. Ross, what about you?
Well, I'm honestly very proud of this episode that we shot together, that Seth and I did back in October, and it's coming out, I guess, mid-March. I'm not sure entirely when it's airing, but I'm very proud of the work that we did on this. I think it's some of the best writing we've ever seen on the show, and some of the most compelling story that we've ever tackled as well.
Come on, man! Come on! That's an easy answer.
Well, no, but what I was saying, I am very proud of that. But I'm most proud of what we did in the clearing with Negan, end of season 6, 701. That was just a masterclass in pouring your heart out over and over again. I mean, like and you know, when you're crying that much and when you're calling, you know, when you're bringing that much emotion every single take, it takes a toll on your body and your mind. And I mean, I didn't sleep for weeks after that. And I think everyone had a similar reaction. We were all so depressed after those episodes. Because they were incredibly dark and twisted, and we just had the most, I wouldn't say amazing time shooting it because it wasn't amazing, it was awful, but the product, and I've only seen those episodes once. I don't know if I can revisit them for a while, but they were so visceral and so intense that I'm just in awe of what we were able to capture those 2 episodes in particular.
Yeah. And I mean, this sounds like a silly question, but are you guys looking forward to the time when the show eventually comes to an end where you can actually talk about things that you're doing? Because the culture of The Walking Dead and the fandom, people, you know, spoiler is, you know, there's a level of stress that comes into your life when you're in a show like this, I guess, because you can't say anything even to your family if you wanted to. I just wondered whether you'll miss that or whether you'll be happy to see that go.
I'll be happy to see that go. I like to speak very plainly, and it's very easy to give away things speaking plainly and ruin people's viewing experience. And the pressure of not wanting to take a show away from them by giving away moments and plot points is pretty heavy. And I look forward to not having to have that pressure associated with the job, because acting is tough enough, you know?
Is it the same for you, Ross, or are you looking forward to, because you've had to do it a few times, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you work on. I feel like everything nowadays is NDA city, though. I mean, even smaller projects that you wouldn't think you would have to keep your mouth shut. I mean, it seems like nowadays, because of the internet, there's so many people that are spoiler happy that you have to sign away your life when you work on these projects. So I've just learned to just keep my mouth shut about everything, you know.
And you guys you're gonna miss the show when it goes. I can imagine it will be bittersweet, but it'll be something that I guess you can't help but keep with you throughout your careers.
Well, bittersweet is the word that comes to mind for me. I was just using it a moment ago with another member of the press. It will be bittersweet. Endings of things that you've become attached and connected to and love and put and invested so much of yourself in is always hard. But then taking away the moments that you had, that traumatic, horrible experience, Ross, that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. Things like that, having to cry for what was that, like 3 days straight or something like that?
More than that, yeah.
It was like 20 degrees outside. You guys shot that at night, right? It was really cold, and all of that. Being able to take those moments with you and know that you brought something and that you were a part of something that will last forever. Puts the smile back on your face. So yes, it is bittersweet.
Yeah, 100%. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. Good luck with 10C, and stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, guys. Take
Good
care.
job with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,